How's it going, everyone? My name is Joe Medici. So today, as being a college student, it is very difficult for us to not only obtain the classes that we want, but with the overpopulating of classes, it is very hard for us to get the class schedule that we want, also with the constant tuition hikes. We need to be informed of Proposition 30 because it can truly educate us for our future of the education we desire. So, according to Gordon of the LA Times, it is stated that Proposition 30 can either increase or decrease $6 billion to the funding of our education. Also, according to the Sacramento Bee, I forgot, that was great. Okay, sorry. To the California Voter Guide, it is stated that this $6 billion will be increased or decreased by California taxing the California residents. And within the Sacramento Bee, critics question Governor Jerry Brown's plan of the tax increase because they're wondering where the money will truly go and how it will affect our economy overall. For the future, by solely relying on industries like Facebook to the funding of California's debt. It's also, people question why our education is on the brink of destruction if things like California lottery was actually truly funding our education. It also makes it very hard for California voters to vote yes on this because of our former governors, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, doing free spending with the taxpayers' money. So therefore, or actually, according to Yes on Proposition 30, it says that all the taxpayers' money will be in a protection plan that will put enabling politicians to spending the taxpayers' money by putting it into a safeguard account. So therefore, in this speech, I'm going to inform you of Proposition 30 and its economics with the funding of our education and the taxpayers' money. So first, I'm going to talk to you guys about how tuition can continue to rise. Second, I'm going to inform you guys that there could be an increase of $6 billion or decrease of $6 billion to the funding of our education. Thirdly, I'm going to inform you guys that Proposition 30 proposes a tax increase on the residents of California. So first, today I'm going to inform you guys that tuition can continue to rise annually. So according to Governor Jerry Brown, he states that tuition can continue to rise about 20%. This is also equivalent to about $2,400. So as being a college student here at Fullerton College, I noticed that each and every semester that our tuition continues to rise annually, just from even our spring semester last year to even just this year, fall semester. It almost skyrocketed to almost doubling, from about $27 per unit to about $49 per unit this semester. With voting no on Proposition 30, it states that $570 million will be cut from our community colleges and our universities. This will also continue to skyrocket our tuition. So secondly, I'm going to inform you guys today on how there could be the increase or decrease of the $6 billion to our funding of our education. With voting no on Proposition 30, it states, according to the president of the Teachers Federation of California, Joshua Perchalt, he states that $5.5 billion will be cut from our public schools. This is kindergarten through our 12th grade, and this will have to force officials to even cut our school year a little bit longer, from already at an all-time high of 10 days to 3 weeks. This will also force officials to even have to fire more teachers and shorten classrooms too. And according to the Yes on Proposition 30, it states that the $570 million will be cut from our community colleges. So with voting yes on Proposition 30, it states that there could also be an increase of the $6 billion to the funding of our education, but $6.1 billion will be into additional funding. This is what got California's voters weary of voting yes on Proposition 30, of this additional funding, because they're wondering if all that money raised from the taxpayers' money will go straight to the additional funding instead of straight all to getting it out of debt and stuff like that, instead of actually going to education, like the California lottery, for instance. Also, according to Joshua Perchalt, president of the Teachers Federation of California, he states, if passed, it will raise $800 per student for the classroom every semester, and this will be a 14% increase. This could also cause rehiring of more teachers, shoring classrooms so it's not overpopulated, so it's easier for us to obtain our class and schedule that we want, and maybe even getting new and updated textbooks for our classrooms. So, third one I'm going to talk to you guys about today is how Proposition 30 proposes an increase in our taxes as California residents. First, Proposition 30 proposes a sales tax increase. This will be effective for about 4 years, this being 1/4 cent. And for instance, that will be from already it's a 7.25 to 7.5%. So this is also, for example, if you bought a cheeseburger for $4, it cost you $4.01. So Proposition 30 also proposes an increase in income taxes for the California residents too. But this will be effective for 7 years. This will go through about 2018 to 2019. And this is on any individuals who claim over $250,000 a year. And this will be placed into 4 different income tax brackets. The first one being said is any individuals who claim over $250,000 to $300,000, they will be put into an income tax bracket of about 10.3%. The second, any individuals who claim over $300,000 to $500,000 will be put into an income tax bracket of 11.3%. And then any individuals who claim over $500,000 to $1 million, they will be put into an income tax bracket of 12.3%. And any individuals who claim over $1 million, they will be put into an income tax bracket of 13.3%. This is also known as the millionaire's tax. So, therefore, in this speech today, I have informed you guys of Proposition 30 and how its outcomes could be with the funding of our education. First, I informed you guys that tuition can continue to rise annually for us. Second, I informed you guys that there could either be an increase or decrease to the funding of our education. Third, I informed you guys that Proposition 30 proposes a tax increase on its California residents. So hopefully you guys were a little bit informed yesterday on Proposition 30 because it can truly reflect on our future for our education. Thank you.